Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video I will highlight some of the important skills that you need to have before moving to Germany, and it would include some hard skills and just some soft skills. And those skills are very important because it would help you survive, like make money while you live here in Germany, and also help you save money while you're living here in Germany. So the very first skill is driving. I've said this before in so many other videos, but just in case you've not watched any of those videos, driving is a skill that you need to learn before you move to Germany. It is not even, it's a necessity for you to know how to drive before moving to Germany because it will save you a lot of money. As you all know, getting a driver's license is very expensive here in Germany. So if you want it to be cheaper for you and way faster for you to have it, then it's better you learn how to drive before you move down to Germany. And there are so many jobs here in Germany where like it involves driving and you don't need to have like very high German proficiency. Say for instance, you know how to drive a truck back home in Africa. When you come here to Germany and you want to do an Ausbildung as a truck driver, they don't need you to have like high level of German. They just want to know, can you move a truck from point A to point B? Do you understand? And also, if you want to survive on your driving skills, there are some cities where you can drive, you can be an Uber driver. There are some delivery companies that want you to help them deliver stuff. They give you a car, you drive, or you can have your own car and then you'll be driving for them and you make good money. I know some students who actually do this Uber driving who live in major cities, and that is the money that they make on the side. The next on my list is everything hair, barbing, hair making, makeup artists. Like hair making is oh my god, there are a lot of people that are looking for people to make their hair for them. Like there are some people who do not like wearing wigs all the time. In fact, half of the people who wear wigs in Germany is out of the fact that they don't have a choice. So if you can make hair and you're willing to charge people an affordable price and you're good at what you do, honestly, you would actually survive on it and you can even turn it into your main source of income. Then, if you know how to barb hair for guys, very, very good because a lot of guys don't know how to barb their hair themselves. So, it is a very good source of income. And then, makeup artist is another thing because you see this hair making, barbing, makeup artistry. If you have to learn these skills here in Germany, it will cost you money, so that is why it's better for you to already know how to do all those things back home. So the next on my list is video editing, videography, photography, and graphics design. These skills are something you can learn and also use it to make passive income when you move to Germany because there are weddings happening in Germany. Okay, as much as people don't know, they do a lot of weddings in this country. You'll be surprised. So if you know how to do these things, you can cover events, weddings, birthday party, then video editing. As you know, a lot of people now do content creation. A lot of people do, events and all that. They need people who will just take the weight off of them to help them video edit and all of that. So that's very, very good skill. Graphic design is another thing. There are so many business owners, like the rate at which entrepreneurs are rising in Germany is increasing, and some of them need graphic designers to help them with their logos, banners, what's it called, flyers and stuff like that. So that's a very, very good skill to have. Childcare. This one. People are always looking for who to help them babysit their children in this country. Like a lot of people. Because one thing in Germany is, especially for mothers, it's quite difficult to combine motherhood and your career, successfully majority of the time. One thing I would advise is in this aspect of childcare, you can probably, do a course back home that involves taking care of kids, babysitting and all that. Take courses on basic CPR, have like a certificate or a reference letter, have a little bit of experience that, oh, you've taken care of kids before, you were once a childminder and all of that. Once you have all these things, trust me, a lot of parents will feel comfortable, and feel secure to allow you babysit their kids. There's always a need for people to babysit like people need babysitters a lot in this country. So this is another way to make passive income when you move down here. Another thing is dog walking. So if you like pets, you like dogs, because in Germany, let me just say 90% of people they own a dog. So a lot of people always need people who will help them walk their dogs in the morning, in the afternoon. Do you understand? So if you like pets and this is something you can do, it is also wise that you maybe do like a little training, you have like a reference, a certificate or something that would help people, trust you more, and then enthusiasm and love for dogs and pets, so people are always in need of people to help them walk their dog from time to time. Cooking and baking is another thing. If you love to cook, if you're into catering, and you love to bake, you like baking, because especially that baking. Since I've been to Germany, the one thing I have missed so much is Nigerian cakes. If you know how to bake cake very well, there are so many people who especially want that cake that feels like home, so that's a very, very good skill to have. Marketing skills, yep, this is very important because I think some of those skills I've mentioned, there are people who have it and they really want to use it to make passive income. But the problem is the lack of visibility, Sometimes we don't even know. Like there's so many things that you don't even know that there are people who do it. So marketing skill is something you should learn. Even I myself, I am currently even learning it as well. It's something that I feel like everybody who hopes to be a business owner, in fact, everybody should have basic marketing skills. So marketing skills, very, very important. Painting. As I don't know, painting is shouldn't be underrated. Honestly, painting should not be underrated because see how vocational workers here in Germany, how they work, they call them hand workers. When they have to work for you, you pay them per hour. So imagine if I tell somebody to come and paint my house for me now, okay, I will have to pay that person per hour that the person spends here. So it's good for you to have the skills, like, because this house, when we moved in here, we painted it ourselves. Now imagine if we had to outsource that job to somebody else. I know how much we would have spent by outsourcing it. So we save that money for ourselves. So painting is something that I feel like everybody on average should just learn it. Save a lot of money. And then also you can also, make painting a career here in Germany if you're very good in painting. In fact, I feel like we still need a touch of I don't know, like we still need a pop touch in that painting department, because majority of the houses you go to in Germany are all painted white. And I don't know why they just all want to just go with the color white. Like in Nigeria, like so many houses are painted so many colors, but here it's just like everywhere just white, 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 white. But I think the problem is because a lot of people move from houses to houses, so it's like, why will you paint it that fine when you know that when you're moving you have to repaint it back exactly the way the landlord wants it? It is a very good skill to have, and people always need people to come and help them paint their house when they're either moving in or moving out of their apartment. Tailoring is another one because there's a market here, honestly. Tailoring, there are sometimes we have events here, especially for we Africans, we do have events, and also some Germans as well. They also wear African clothes during some of these events as well. So they also need people who sew style of attire and clothes and all of that. So if you have this skill, it's very good way to earn passive income. And also amending, like, sometimes your weight loss journey will just be going up, down, and your clothes will be going fasting, fasting. So sometimes you need somebody to help you with amending and tweaking and all of that. So having this skill, it's very, very good. Laptops and phone repairs. Oh God. This one, see, many people I know who have issues with their phones and their laptops, they either just dump it and buy a new one, and then whenever they go back home, like even if they are not traveling now, maybe when they are traveling the next 5 or 6 years, that's when they try to repair it back home. So if you know how to do laptops and phone repair, is also a very, very good skill to have, and you can help a lot of people, like students, so many people are always in need of people to help them repair their laptops and their phones. Digital skills. You can't be moving to a country like Germany without having basic digital skills, like basic computer skills. Like you have to know how to operate the computer, laptop. You have to know how to use some digital softwares and apps. And then AI, AI is infusing into so many aspects of our lives right now. And as much as we have an understanding that AI is not going to take over, but knowing how to work with AI, knowing how to manage it is very, very important. Any digital skills and you can hone it, like you can be very good at it. Honestly speaking, it's a very, very good skill to have when you move down to Germany. And see, many of us are transitioning. So it's better you even learn these skills back home because it is cheaper. Trust me, it is cheaper to learn these skills back home and it is more convenient. Over here, it is expensive. They will tell you for you to learn something as Microsoft Word, you pay like €1,000 or something. Like something that you would even learn on YouTube for free. So and the reason why sometimes it's harder to even learn it when you move down here is because when you move down here, life will just be life in. There are just so many things that would now, take over your time. So you might not even have that maximum concentration to be able to develop yourselves in this way. So the final on my hard skills is handy skills. Like everybody should know handy skills, like when it comes to fixing things, repairing stuffs, assembling stuffs, and also some other things like see, when you move to Germany, you have to do a lot of things yourself. Handy skills is something that you should even fall in love with. If not, you will spend a lot of money having to outsource it to somebody, like doing basic drilling, like hanging a curtain, fixing something, fixing a light bulb. You need to now get an electrician. If you know how to do this thing, you make money. Oh, you will make money because people are always looking for who will help them fix the light bulbs in their house on a regular basis. Do you understand? Plumbering, hey God, if you're a plumber or you have love for plumbering, like honestly, when you move to Germany, and you see this type of handy skills, they don't even need you to know how to speak German. They just know how to do the work. Jobs will be chasing you. You will not be the one chasing the jobs. Anything that has to do with handy, electrician, plumbing, construction, carpentry, tiles, like you know how to make tiles, all these laminate floor. Because in Germany, most of the apartment they use laminated floor, this wooden laminate and all that. So if you know how to do it, there's a huge market. There's a huge market. So let's dive into some of the soft skills. I know a lot of people don't like to hear about soft skills, but yeah, let me just talk about it because it's important and it will just help you be mentally prepared. Do you understand? So number one on my list is learn how to do your own research yourself. Okay, Germany is a place where you have to learn to do your own research yourself. Nobody is going to spoon feed you in this country. Mentally prepare yourself, fall in love with the habit of doing personal research. In fact, Germany is a place where I know that like nobody will tell you anything. And ignorance is not also an excuse. Like they will not tell you you were supposed to do this. So why didn't you do it this way? Oh, this is how things are done. Nobody will tell you. But at the same time, you not knowing is not an excuse. Next soft skill is communication skills. I know it sounds like everybody knows how to communicate, but nah, and not everybody knows how to communicate. So you have to learn how to communicate, especially because, like, life is quite different back home and life is different here. And the way things are done here, like the way communication is done here, is quite different. One thing I've observed in Germany is as much as people are listening to what you're saying with your mouth, they are watching your body language more than what you're saying with your mouth. Now, this next one, time management. Oh my God. Germany is one country where, if you're not careful, time will just fight. You would spend 24 hours and you would find out that, oh my God, what did I do today? Nothing. So, time management skills is essential to have in this country. And Germany is a country where we have a lot of appointments. You have to be punctual for this, punctual for basically almost everything. So, imbibing that time management skills, back home is like, the African time, oh, you can come anytime you like. Nah, that's not how it works here. So, time management skills. Social skills. Yeah, you need to have social skills. Like, I get it that some. I don't think introverts are antisocial. No, because I am introverted and I am not antisocial. So you should also have like basic social skills, like know how to walk up, open up, sometimes strike the first conversation in certain places and certain situations, because Germany is a place where everybody likes to keep to themselves, especially Germans. They know how to keep to themselves a lot. And if you want to break into their circle, most times you have to be the one to do the walking up to. So, especially when you're in need of something, don't expect that people will always be the one to reach out to you. So, having that social skills is good so that in case you're in need of something and you just necessarily have to interact or make the first move, it wouldn't be so awkward. Financial management skills. Yes, because if not, you see yourself swimming in debt in this country. Honestly, I don't know. This abroad is somehow they know how to give you something and tell you to be paying for like 5 years or something. So having financial management skills is very necessary. Like, yeah, everybody needs it before you move to the West. Like, I know back home we don't really know the nitty gritty that involves in taxes and credit score and all those things. Even me, before I came here, I didn't even know there's something called credit. What's credit? What is credit worthy? I don't know what that means. But it's something that you need to start like telling people, so for them to start understanding what it means, so that when they come, they don't just fall victim or fall into something that they do not know about just because they are not aware or the awareness has not been made. So just be open-minded, know more about what credit is, taxes, all those things. You're moving to a place where all those things they function. So guys, we have come to the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys.